Thank you very much, Bhavin. And thank you very much to Banyan and all of us who are here to attend this meeting. The whole process of a seminar of this nature is as much about the presentations as what we take away from it, and what has become clear in many ways, in many eye-opening and humbling ways, is the difficulties that all of these issues about mental health, about homelessness, about the way in which they impact each other, and what solutions there can be, and whether there is one solution or many, or whether there have to be nuanced solutions to this. Very briefly, what we're going to do is a debriefing in the sense in what we did yesterday. So I would ask brief responses from the audience about their responses to what we have discussed so far, and what our take home has been from this. We will also try and remember that we are only 1 hour behind schedule. It's also one of those paradoxical situations where we're very happy that Sushruth is not here, because we have more time than his presentation. We would have loved for Sushruth to be here, but everything is so packed that that we're already, as I said, just an hour behind time. So very briefly, responses from all of us who've been here, and then we will go on to the main session.
So like yesterday again, it's been a tumultuous morning for me, starting with the vast presentation of Harsh's very compassionate presentation. These two presented two different views of homelessness and interventions for homelessness to me. When I came here, I said that I'm going to convince everybody that institutions are not required in contemporary society. Now, my learning is now, what I take back is that मैं 4% से बच के रहना है. The 4% of the Indian population which is inside institutions. So if I can save myself and protect myself and my friends from there, then that's a good enough career goal. Some questions which came up for me, within the custodial, we all know, and I think that's one of the instigating factors for this meeting here, is the presence, the huge looming presence of the Mental Health Act in the sector and the kind of custodial institutions it continues to give rise to almost on a day-to-day basis. Post Erwadi, we have had the maximum number of constructions of custodial institutions, particularly in the private sector, which is totally unregulated. So like we have excellent models like the Banyan, and committed reform of mental hospitals like IBAS. Where do we have the kind of social interventions that Harsh is suggesting? Do people get, if people get their food, a roof over their head, social security, job, employment, love and understanding, which was a very important, and compassion, if these are given, how many of people living on the streets can be saved both from being diagnosed as mentally ill as well as saved from these custodial institutions? So this is so we seem to have a spectrum, even in this very short morning, we have a spectrum of choices to make. And not just as people working in the mental health sector, I think Harsh's presentation showed very clearly that mental illness is a development topic, that provided all development nets are in place and development programs are working efficiently, then